Hi guys, it's Erica here with the Strength of Tarot. Doing a little bit of a early live for questions. Hear me, okay? Because I am on. Gonna go ahead and light some sage. Calling the spirit guides, my spirit guides. Cannot. Mm, Okay, there we go. Now I can see you guys. Okay. Oh, hmm. We're just not getting a lot of That's history. I don't want to go to history. Okay, there we go. We are live. Okay. Hey, Sunflower, how are you, sweetheart? Right now, everything, you have two questions left from yesterday, but everything is first first 10 minutes, everything is $5 questions. So just to let you guys know when we get on, so you guys have 10 minutes, you can get $5 for each question. So if you are a new or returning subscriber, now would be the good time to donate because yeah, my prices go up to $7.50 a question, $15.50 for two, and three questions, $25.25. I'm doing good, you know. Trying to make a living. Same old same. Good to see you. Not very busy today, but I am on pretty early. But I think it has a lot to do with why I'm not so busy is because I'm on StreamYard. StreamYard is like just does your people that it doesn't really always do like trolls. Like it filters trolls out really well. So, but I think that's okay. You know what I mean? And I don't have to deal with trolls. But I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, you have two questions. Galactic has two questions. I will go ahead and put that on there. But yes, right now, first 10 minutes is $5 questions. So give me a second. So we have 5 minutes. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. If you are new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. So we got 5 minutes. We'll do $5 questions. So every question is $5. So if you donate, send your donations to PayPal. Sorry, guys. Clogged up lately. Send your donations to PayPal or Cash App, okay? Oh, hi, Sunflower. Did you want to use your two questions? After the 5 minutes is over, we don't do so PayPal or not PayPal. Oh yeah, PayPal and Venmo. No more Cash App, you guys. I don't do Cash App anymore. And then okay, hold on. Wait, I have to blow my nose. Give me a second, you guys. I'm so sorry. My allergies. Woo! Bless me. Uh, take my Zyrtec after this so I can have like a clear. Okay, sweetie. That's okay. I mean, I'll still be here. Um, let's see what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do the energy of the room. Who else is in here? I see there's two people. You want to do who's coming towards you? Okay. In love, who's coming towards? And since we don't have a moderator, because I don't know if I don't think Claudia said she was available, but if she comes on, she comes on. Um, But yeah, we don't have a moderator. I mean, other than the girls that are usually in here. Hey, Marky Mark, how are you? Dude, my allergies are so bad, you guys. Like, I'm so over it. And guess what? It just started raining today. I'm like so sick of the rain. I like want to move. Like it wasn't raining. Death card. It wasn't raining like this before. Now it's all of a sudden raining. I don't want to interrupt my brother because he's doing. What? I just knocked everything over. Yeah, my voice is kind of cracky, but I haven't took my Zyrtec today, so I'm just over it. I'm like ready for it to. Someone has an offer coming in love. Okay. I don't know if I read those. Those don't really count. We're doing $5 questions right now, so we have about 4 minutes. So if you want to donate, please go ahead. Okay, let's do you, Sunflower. I see you're back on. Who's coming towards Sunflower in love? I already burnt the sage, so. Girl, Empress came out. You're the divine. You're in your divine. You have a commitment coming in, Sunflower, when you're in your divine feminine energy. Okay, so if you're not in your divine feminine energy, I wouldn't expect anyone to come towards you that's of value right now. I'm getting a value. Like they didn't even say because you might have some frogs coming towards you, girl, that you might have to turn down. Mm-hmm. Got Pisces energy here. Oh my God. You're showing up as High Priestess, King of Cups. I gotta say that this is, look at this. Look, I can't make it up. This has to be a Pisces. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I really feel like a Pisces. We do have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy here too. But listen, whoever this is, I know you're the Queen of Pentacles. There's a Queen of Wands. There's another woman that someone's trying to take a break from. He's trying to heal from this woman. Four of Swords. I also think that this is also speaking of that this guy is really wanting to come towards you. Hello, Zuri. With this wand, not that and I don't mean that in a sexual way. I mean that in a way like he's been thinking about you, having fantasies about you, dreaming about you. There's something going on in this guy's energy. I can feel it, okay? Even though the cards aren't really like showing it like that, but they are. This guy really wants you, but he's holding back here. He's holding back with the Hangman. And I think it's because he knows that he has a Queen of Wands around him. But he is well aware. There's something about this guy, like if you guys have a telepathic uh, connection, he knows that you want this connection with him. He knows that you want a committed connection. He knows he can't come at you with that Ace of Wands energy. All right, the High Priestess with the Ten of Wands. If he comes in and he's not offering you true commitment, love, you'll see this as a burden and you'll move forward. He knows that, okay? I don't know. Telepathically, he gets that message. But he also has a Queen of Wands he has to deal with, okay? But he is coming towards you. Even though that hangman is there, the hangman is there because he still has some stuff, unfinished business to deal with. Um, there's a situation he needs to look at differently, okay? Talking, interested. So we got communication coming up. All right, whether that's in a text, a call, or email. We also have healing heart. Remember, I talked about the Four of Swords. He needs to heal from this Queen of Wands. This is also speaking of him getting freedom from the toxicity that that relationship or this karmic, could be a karmic, has provided him or has put him through. These are lessons he needs to learn. That's also why the hangman is there. Okay. So there's lessons he's learning. I do think that he does care for you with the clarity. I got clarity and truth underneath the deck. Okay. Power, protection. Yeah. Oh, that's a good message. There's a good message in this. They just told me. Okay, Zuri, thank you. I'll get you, sweetie. Um, this is the what they just told me. Okay, so your guys' connection is protected, divinely protected. Like, okay, so like, there's nothing that this Queen of Wands is doing to get in the way. If anything, this Queen of Wands is teaching him the lessons that he needs to be ready for you. That's the message here. I'm going to leave it at that. That's a good message. But he is coming back around. I don't know when, because I'm not getting that information, but he is coming back around, my girl. All right. I don't know if and then I think it's because he has to go through these lessons with this karmic. Okay. Does that make sense, Sunflower? Okay. Sent for one question. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Sometimes they like to do that with the who's coming towards you. I just take it as it is. I don't I don't fight it. All right, Zuri, I have to write you down. How are you doing, Zuri? How's everybody doing? Sorry, guys. I do have a drink over there, but I'm not gonna reach up and get it because I'm wearing shorts. And then look, now it wants to be all bright and sunny. Oh my god, so bipolar. So bipolar, dude. Eight. Okay, I should not read it out loud. Good. Nice to know. Okay, honey. Um, yeah, you can. You can, Missouri. Go ahead. Sorry. I always like to make sure. All right, Sunflower, you still have one question left. Do I have anyone thinking about me obsessively in a romantic way currently? Let me see. Give me 1 second. I feel like I gotta light the sage, girl. All right. Okay, Sunflower, we'll be here. You still have a question, but I'll be here. Don't worry, hun. I'm not gonna get off early. I'm gonna stay on for at least an hour and a half today. Try to see if I can chat you guys up. I don't have much to share because I haven't really been doing anything, but you know, working and being a mom, but you know. All right, let's see. Does Zuri have anyone that's thinking about her obsessively, guys? In an obsessively romantic way? Is anyone thinking about Zuri? Sorry, let me read it. Nine of Wands, this first card that comes out. I don't know if you saw that. I'm not going to show you guys the cards, as you guys know, because I'm reading the cards. But yeah, got the Nine of Wands. Ah, yeah, somebody is definitely thinking about you, but it goes a little deeper than that. So let's see. Mm, Empress. The Empress comes out with the Eight of Pentacles. And then the Five of Swords. Mhm. Okay. Got a Earth sign Mel, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It doesn't have to be any of those signs because I got Taurus here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know what sign you are, but okay, this is what I'm getting in this person's energy. This person, yes, that thinks about you romantically. I think what they obsess about is the fact that things didn't work out. Okay, that they didn't get uh that big commitment with you that they wanted here, okay? If that's not it, it could be that you work a lot or that you are focused on your own personal growth and that they couldn't communicate with you what it is they wanted because you were more focused on your own personal growth and that you weren't wanting a true connection here. The 901 says this person is hurt a little bit, but they're very defensive, but they're defensive because they wanted to keep trying. The Empress, they're very attracted to you. They do see growth or they let me reiterate that. They saw growth in the past and they wanted to work on things. But with the Five of Swords, this tells me that they had somebody else or somebody had another party and they basically either they got caught trying to have their cake and eat it too, or they got caught talking to two people at once and someone just moved on. Okay. There could be another chance that this person reaches out to you, okay, and communicates with you. Um, but that's kind of all I'm getting for that person here. They have regret, big regret. Yeah, breakup, separation. So you're not currently talking to this person, and that kind of bothers them, okay? Hey, Claudia, you're okay. I also think there's something that this person wants to stop in their love life. Like they want to stop talking to too many people at once or something like that. Like they have something going on where they kind of lead people on. They don't want to do that anymore. There's a pattern that they need to stop, and they're well aware of it. The Phoenix, this person wants to rekindle something with you. This person could have changed their mind about what they felt in the past. So they want a new phase. So this is what this person thinks about here. Thank you, Claudia. Uh, I can, I gotta show your picture on stage. Sorry. All right, the Phoenix. Yeah, this person wants a new beginning. So this is someone you could have talked to, because I don't see very much like cups here, which tells me either this is someone from work or this is someone who just didn't get, like, the feelings didn't develop more between you and them, and that's what they wanted. Okay, even though they didn't get to say that, that's what they secretly, that's what they wanted. Yeah, this person, okay, girl, this person is changing their mind very suddenly. They may come out and, like I said, you might get some communication. Um, what's the next? What season are we in? We're in Pisces, right? No, March, April. Aries, Pisces. What's after Pisces? Air sign. So Libra, that's water. Gemini. Oh, okay. Thank you. We're in Gemini season. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Geminis. I should know that shit, right? Um, you might get communication. Let me just be honest. If it's not in Gemini season, it might be in Libra season. Because I get that this person is reminiscing about you, Zuri. Okay. This person thinks about you and they can't get you off their mind. They have a sudden change of heart about what occurred between you and them. And it has to do with the reason you guys separated. Like, so I don't know what that was, but maybe that makes sense. I sent for another question. Okay. Thank you. Galactic, hi. So now it's our October. Yeah. You know, we're not getting good with the times lately. I don't know if it's because you know, the times have been a little for me. A little bit not off, just not. I'm picking up more on seasons, like, so like summer, winter, fall, more than I'm picking up on exact time. Galactic, you have 2 questions. Sunflower has 1. If you donate, please let me or Claudia know. Like, if I'm reading, let Claudia know. Claudia, okay, Zuri said she donated for 1 more. So Zuri is up first. Then we have Sunflower 1 question and then Galactic 2. Okay, but if they want to use them. Sunflower just used hers. Sunflower will step back in the room, you guys. She'll be right back, she said. All right. So can I know what VC's problem with me is? Thank you, Claudia. Don't know if they're in my energy. VC. Yeah, you can. I got her. Thank you, Zuri. I was just gotta make sure because people don't be donating. All right. All right. Hi guys. Welcome to the channel. Please hit that like button, you guys. If you can, I will really appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Hello, family tribe. I love you all. I will do the catch up and see how everybody's doing. Just let me answer this question. Is VC's energy? Can I know what VC's problem is? Okay, let's see. What is VC's problem? Nine of Wands, King of Pentacles fell out, but I'm going to put it back in. Is this someone you work with, Zuri? Because they could be mad because the boss likes you more, or there's something about the boss. Okay. Like, Four of Pentacles. Okay. There's this person's just holding back their energy from you. They don't know if they can trust you. They have a little bit of their they feel like you're hiding something, or that you're like, and honestly, and I'm not laughing, I'm sorry, it's not funny. They just don't feel like they could trust you. And I don't think it's anything you did. I just feel like that's the energy this person's feeling towards you. Yeah, look at this. It jumped back out, the High Priestess. Now, I'm not worried about the High Priestess, but yeah, it's just that they don't think they can trust you. They're very reserved. Also, when it comes to you, like there's something about you that makes this person nervous. Why is that? Look at this. This comes back out. King of Pentacles. It's envy, jealousy, because they feel like you're probably more successful than them. And okay, this is going to sound weird, but this is how I'm going to explain it to you. Sometimes people will not be friends with certain people because of what they represent or what they look like. Okay. So what I'm getting with that is, this is somebody who, okay, let's say we were in high school, right? You are a book nerd. This is a girl that hangs out with or this is somebody who hangs out with the cheerleaders. Okay. The cheerleader doesn't want to hang out with, it's something like that. They just think you're different than them and they don't trust it. And they're not comfortable with someone being around someone like you. I don't think that's a bad thing. I also think with the King of Wands, this person's just focused on their financial success. Okay, they want their financial success. They don't care. They're here to make it for themselves, and they're not there for friends. Okay, so like, it's nothing against you really. They just don't care to get to know you because you're not something that they're used to, or they don't feel a vibe with you, hun. Now, if it comes down to like business matters or their career success, they definitely will pay attention to you more and will put the focus on you. But if it's not about that, they could care less, okay? I wish I could tell you something more like positive, but that's what I'm getting from this person's energy. They're just about their career, their success. And they're kind of I get like, you know why I said cheerleader, and I don't mean to, because I was a cheerleader and I wasn't stuck up, but they kind of give me that snob vibe where they think they're better than other people as well. And you're not like that. I don't think. You're more open to people, you're more intuitive. You go off of what people make you feel. This person goes off what people can do for them. Does that make sense? So very two different energies. It's opposites. I hope that helps you. Sunflower, I was watching Titanic. Sunflower back? I don't know if Sunflower, she left for a little bit. She said she's coming back. Thank you, Zuri. I hope that makes sense to you. Ugh, I don't like doing readings where people don't like people or people are indifferent because and it's not. Okay, Galactic. Okay. Claudia, you can take Galactic off the list. Hi guys, donations are open. If you donate, please let me know so I can get your question. How is everybody? I know it's kind of quiet now. Oh, I forgot to let the other girls know that we're in here live. But I think they'll come on. How's everybody's day? Is everybody having a good day so far? Claudia, how are you doing? A little stressed out. You know, I will say this though. I was going to tell you, Claudia, because it's easier to tell you. It's so hard with investments because people can change their mind. Like, remember how I was saying it's like, okay, I'm window shopping. Ooh, I love that purse that's in the window, right? I love it. I'm looking at it. Ooh, it interests me. So exciting. Go into the store, find out that the purse is like $2,000. This is just an example. This has never happened in real life. Um, I find out that it's $2,000. Oh, well, okay. Let me see if I can make a bargain. Okay. She takes it down to 1,500. Okay, dude, I just saved $500, right? But maybe I want to try to get a little less. Let me see if I can get it down more. And she tells me no. Okay, no, I don't want the purse. That's out of my, you see what I'm saying? No, I'm going to let it go because I'm not getting what I'm not getting, I'm not able to haggle you down to a lower price. Okay. So think of it like that in percentages because sometimes people want a lot more of the investment than the person that's, running the product can give. Okay. So that's why I said wait until the contract. Doesn't mean he's not going to do it, but if he doesn't like the how much of a percentage he gets out of it or whatever, he may not want it. He may change his mind. And trust me, They will try to haggle. Yeah, and that's what you kind of have to. I mean, unfortunately, that's kind of what you have to do. But I think if you remember when I did a reading on you, I told you kind of like how he kind of operates, and that's kind of how he operates. So if it's the best deal, I will say I do think that he will try to come up with a certain amount to invest and then invest that amount into it and then go from there. But like I said, if he doesn't feel like he's getting a payout or not enough of a payout, you know, you know what I'm saying. Oh, that's okay. I mean, I can look at it more, through my guides, but that was just me being me. That was not that was not intuitively speaking, okay? That was not me using my psychic. That was me just saying, wait until that wait until that contract is signed there, you know what I mean? Before when we get to the contract phase, I'd be worried if we can't come up with a good deal that makes him want to invest. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I would be worried about. Now, if you already talked numbers and it's already like, Tanari's, sure that it's a done deal, that's different. Okay. But, ah, so that leaves you guys with what? 30? And Tanari's okay with that? I mean, if he's invested, well, 70 is a lot. 70 is a lot. That's like basically majority of exactly. And that's why I said think of it like, okay, I'm at a shop and I'm window shopping, right? Whoops, I'm window shopping, you know. Am I gonna get it? I don't know. Hmm. Who knows? Is Sunflower back? Hi guys, donations are open. Please hit that like button. How's work going, Galactic? I don't know if she even wanted to use her question. I know she said when she comes back she's gonna donate, but I didn't get any donations yet, so I'm not worried about it. I'll wait for her to. Really busy. Wait, what is this? Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that, you guys. Really busy? Well, donate. What did you put? What are chatbots? Probably not for StreamYard. StreamYard is really like a lot more stricter. And I mean, I don't really mind that. I like it. It's safer, right? Mhm. Um, if you guys donate, let me know. But I'll be on here for a while. We already been on for, it's crazy. We've been on for 46 minutes. It does not feel like it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It wings out the trolls. Like if I go on YouTube and I look at this live later, I will see where the trolls were and we can't see them. You know, I can't see them. Hey, Sunflower. Okay, I gotta get a drink, y'all. Hey, Sunflower. Welcome back, sweetie. You have one question still, Sunflower, available. We're just kind of like sitting here talking because we have no donations coming in. Oh, we're towards the end, right? We're towards the end. Give me about, we'll do a few more minutes. You know what? I was going to share with you guys. You know, another way to do the timing, right? One way we could do it is if you want to ask, like, how many months or how many weeks until so and so reaches out, or that's another way you can do timing, or how many months until I hear. Like you can ask the card specifically. So just to let you know. So like if I wanted to know, let me see. Thank you, Sunflower. I do appreciate you. My food money. This is my living money until I start working for this school here, which is taking so long. But I understand why. So, like, say I want to know. Okay, so this is just an example. So we get the 6 of Cups. So I'd say, oh, 6 weeks until my ex reaches out. Okay, not really, because I don't really want to hear from any of my exes. She has 4 questions, sweetie. Um, but yeah, does that make sense? Or if I want to know, hey, is this person gonna think about me? When is this person gonna think about me next? Um, I get the 7. Maybe they're not gonna think about me, or they're gonna do it when they're in their alone time, free time. Um, yeah. So something like that. Okay. But yeah, you can always ask the questions, how many months until, depending on All right. Sunflower, did you want to use any more of your questions, sweetie? I know we asked yesterday about. I went on I went on one of the she's actually a really good reader. I'm not gonna say her name, but like I went on her thing and she charges $25 a question. But you know what I like about her? This is a hold on, give me a second and I like that when she does her readings, she does not let people do questions. She just lets whatever message comes out, come out. So she just does a reading. She doesn't let, she just lets the guide speak and let the people know what they need to know versus what questions they want to know. All right. Thank you, Sunflower. What are Kai's thoughts towards me? Let's see. You need to text me her. Now she's not on right now. I'm gonna be honest, she hardly ever comes on. She comes on about as much as I do, I gotta be honest. And I don't even come on as much as I used to. But she used to come on all the time, but she's kind of slowed down. But I can give you her name. But I mean, I'm sure if you're into those pick a cards, she's one of those pick a card readers. So, which I have my feelings about the pick a card readers. So, Mm. First card that comes out in his energy is the Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to get the cards and then I'll read it to you, though. Since it went back in, we're not going to take it. That was the Four of Pentacles. Justice. Libra energy. I always feel like Libra and Leos have like certain things, certain traits in common. Is it just me? Do you guys ever feel like that when you're reading about the Libras and the Leos? I think the only difference is Leos make it more known. They're more upfront. They're not as quiet as a Libra. And they don't try to be the mediator because a Leo will not mediate certain drama. But I feel like they have similar, something. Ooh, Six of Cups. The Fool. Temperance. Nine of Cups. Three of Cups. Okay, so Seven of Swords, but because it didn't happen. You know what? I'm going to tell you like this. He regrets things not happening between you and him, my dear, that he wishes that you guys could have reconciled. Um, he wishes that you guys could have gotten back together and connected. That would have made him feel really happy. Um, he does think about popping up and just letting you know that he still thinks about you, but he holds back from doing that, okay? Ten of Pentacles speaks of a long-term connection, seeing a future, seeing family, not only seeing emotional fulfillment, but the Ten of Pentacles represents stability. So he sees you as someone that he can have something stable with and something long-term with. The Justice card shows up because this is about feeling, when we speak about that foundation, that structure, he feels like you're someone that brings balance into his life. And with that, I also think that then this is weird how the energy's coming out. It's like you allow him to be the man and he allows you to be the woman, and it balances you guys out, okay? Um, you know, Six of Wands shows up. So there is a part of him that wants success, and wants you to acknowledge he sees this in you, whether you are aware of it or not. He wants you to know that he sees this in you and he sees that it could be a successful connection. There's a something here about 1066, angel number 1066, okay? 1066, yeah. And then the Six of Cups, he misses you. He thinks of you as a soulmate. There's something else here that I'm missing, so give me a second. Yeah, like, he knows that there's a deep connection with you, and that's what excites him about you. Is that there's just a connection that he cannot find anywhere else. And that excites him. All right. So here we have breakup, separation. So right now I feel like he is a little bit distraught because you guys are separated. Okay. Am I worried about it? No. I just think that's something he's going through because he misses you with the camera. He reminisces, he looks at pictures of you guys. Okay. He might actually go, if you have social media, check out on your social media. I kind of feel that. And there's some part of him that wants to stop doing that because he knows that it's just making him miss you more, but he can't help it. So he keeps looking at pictures of you. Can't help it. He's trying to break that. He's trying to break that habit, okay? Because, like I said, it goes back to he reaches out to you when he thinks about you. He reaches out to you, and I was gonna say, he reaches out to you and he's not where he's supposed to be. And so therefore he can't offer you that balance that you deserve. He's not in that, deep masculine energy. And he still has work to do. He's well aware of that. Look at this, self-absorbed. So he's very stuck on itself. And like I said, he doesn't want to risk love bombing underneath that. Oh, underneath that, we do have unconventional and string along. So there's just some stuff he wants to change. Okay. So he does feel a connection to you. Yes. But I also think that he knows he has work to do. Look at this, needs time to heal. And in order for him to do that, he knows he needs to back away a little bit. There's this energy where he's like, I need to deal with the things that I need to deal with. Does he know how? He gets in that Eight of Swords. But I have the World card. So, yeah, he'll figure it out. Life is going to make him figure it out. He cannot he cannot avoid it. Okay. Now, I'm not going to lie, he could avoid it, but it's just going to put him more in this Eight of Swords energy where he feels like he's not living his full potential. Okay. So there's something going on with his energy in that aspect. And I think that's why he needs to heal and do that work. Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome to the channel. So sorry. So sorry that I. Does that help you? That's what he thinks about. So he thinks about the stuff he needs to do and how he needs to work with self, work on his self. Well, not a bad thing. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You want a general? Okay. Let's clear that energy. Go ahead, Claudia. Let's do $5 questions. So from here on out, every question will be $5, you guys. Every question will be $5 that you donate, okay? The $5 questions because they're cheaper, and sometimes people like the cheaper questions because they don't have the money to pay for the, you know. Thank you guys. Um, Erica, you've practically been on this journey with me. Yeah, I know. I have. I have. I have been here with you as much as I can be here for. I mean, it's still your journey. I mean, you still have to. Now, have I done a lot of readings? Yeah, I've done readings on you. But yeah, I think all the girls have been here with you, you know, throughout your journey. I feel like we've all been with each other throughout each other's journey as far as you know, whether that be news cycles, soul cycles, twin flame cycles, soulmate cycles. We've all been here for each other. So I think that's what makes it so special. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, way better. But I think that's also because, um, you know, whenever I say, like, when we do these readings, especially for me, my readings are meant to heal people, right? My readings are meant to heal people. They're not meant to keep people stuck in cycles or to keep people in a negative energy. They're to help people move forward. So I always like do that before I do readings is ask my guides to help people move forward, help people heal, you know. So in when the energy shifts in readings, that's how you know that there's a growth that was necessary for, you know, in your situation, Sunflower. There's a growth that's necessary between you and Leo. So so we get a lot more positive readings, and then sometimes we might have readings, you know, days where the energy shifts because no one can always be positive, right? But for the most part, I think that you've had pretty good readings, so that's something to be proud of. Okay, I forgot to let Liz know that I was in here. General reading for Sunflower. Four of Swords jumped out, so taking a there's a there's a break here of feeling that there's a break, but it's a necessary break, so we're healing. All right, side Sunflower, thank you. Knight of Wands. This is just a general reading. Queen of Pentacles. There you are. They're telling you to move. Okay, you know what? This is going to be a different. This is going to be. I have read that twin flames are yourself. Yeah, they're. I don't know. The twin flame. It's not as complicated as I think people make that. Ten of Pentacles. It's not as complicated as people make it, I think. But I would be really wary of what I've read about twin flames. Okay. If you've never experienced a twin flame, I really would just not even think about a twin flame. If you've never experienced a twin flame, don't worry about it because I'm going to tell you that is a different kind of energy that is very, very confusing and hard to explain. That, I don't know. I think it's something you have to feel. Like, I've met my twin flame, but I also know that does not mean that I have to, my life does not revolve around my twin flame. Okay. If I want my twin flame in that way, that means there's more work that I need to do on myself. Now, I do think you could use a twin flame's energy to remind you of your self worth, but there has to be a knowing of your self worth, meaning you figured out how to love yourself, right? But now you need to all put that into action, okay? Which is so funny because we're saying that I'm telling you guys this. Um, but let's do your general. Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. This speaks about your career, girl. There's a okay, so I'm not gonna say decision. There's something you want, you're not very sure about, you're on the fence about, okay? And it has to do with a new beginning in your finances or career. They want you to know that it will be success, that it's okay to take this chance. But they also want you to know that with that Knight of Wands, you actually have to start moving towards this. Okay. Take your time in doing so. Okay. The Knight of Wands is quick, but he's not too quick. Okay. Sometimes the Knight of Wands, this is how he works. Okay, he's not just a player. He's not it just inconsistent. If we're talking about a career move or financial moves here, Sunflower, he is strategic. Okay. Yeah, we could say the Knight of Swords, but no. The Knight of Wands is someone who, hmm, I'm gonna look at this, and if I can make something happen creative, or if it benefits me, I'm going to put that forth. So whatever this is, and I'm not getting what it is, okay? I don't know. There's an ending of a business contract or a contract that needs to happen. So I don't know if you're doing something independently and severing ties with someone and doing it in a way that's I don't want to say sneaky, but it's not so much that you're being sneaky. You're just ready for something different, something new. You want a new start and you want to be more in control of something here. Sorry, I gotta blow my nose, guys. Okay, Claudia, thank you. Does that make sense to you? I don't know, Sunflower. There's something you're wanting to be, and this has to do with your finances. So there's a solution that you need to start working on this. I'm going to say if it comes down to a contract or agreement to sever ties so that you can have more power control, it's going to take you a while to come up with this solution, the answers, but the answers are there and they want you to know you will have success. This will be better for your finances. This will be better for your career, your mostly finances here, honey. because you're worried about finances as and not in a bad way. It's just more like you feel like you've had to take care of someone or put a lot more money up for someone than you've seen in return from them. So it's like you're tired of enabling someone. You're ready to sever ties because of that. This could have to do with, let me give you a clue to who this is. This could have to do with family matters, but I also feel like you're dealing with someone who likes to do things on the side without your acknowledgement. Okay. And it kind of bothers you because they just do whatever they want. And you're like, yeah, no, you can't do that, dude. You can't do that. Got you down, Claudia. Yeah. So let me see what I get here since we did a general. Pull one of these for you. I haven't pulled any of the believe in your own magic. Somebody just be doing their own thing and you're like, somebody want I don't know, it feels like somebody wants you to give up the family. So if this is a family business, someone wants you to give up or sell part of it. They want you to do something and you're like, no. If that's the case, I feel like you're coming up with there is a solution here where you're gonna have to come up with something of a contract. So maybe you give someone a piece of it so they can leave you alone. And if they do give them a piece, it's a good piece because it's like Ace of Pentacles. But I also think that it's also about you having more control over the finances here. You would feel a little more confident about it. Release your guilt, Clover. Release your guilt. So when it comes to this matter, don't feel bad. Know that whatever it is that you're thinking, feeling, and what it is that you need to do is necessary um to keep, actually, believe it or not, it might keep peace between you and this person, you and the family. It might help also with security. I'm getting security. They keep showing me house, like like the stick figure houses. Okay, that's what they keep showing me. So release your guilt. Do what's best for. Sometimes we don't, like, sometimes we think we're hurting people by like kind of severing ties, but really it's not. It's sometimes it's good to do that, especially, you've ever heard the saying, don't mix family with business. There's a reason why they say that. Don't mix family with business, you guys. Ooh, I love, okay. No, for real, don't. And I say that because, like if me and my brother had a business, I would take all the money and then lock him out of the account because he gets on my nerves. No, I'm just kidding. That's awful. Okay, that's awful. No, but for real, like because he's bossy, and I would not want to deal with him. I would be like, you can take your little part. I don't give him the less part because he gets on my nerves. Like, but I mean, I would do the work, but we would have to, we would have to really keep our finances separate because I would karate chop his throat for sure. But I love him, but like, I don't think it'd be a good idea for me and my brother to ever go to business together. Yeah, girl, I think I'm joking. No, but like, and then I am joking. Claudia, you're next, sweetie. Sorry. But like, you know, me and my brother, we love each other, but it's because we have to, you know? Like, I would never be friends with him outside of like the fact that he's my brother. But I actually do love him. I love him a lot, and I will protect him with everything, because I'm his older sister. But anything beyond that, like he can go away. I don't really care for. He can leave me the no. And it's so funny because he would tell you guys the same thing about me. Like I have one brother. Okay, honey, I'll look at it. Hold on, give me a second. I have one brother I really just get along with, and the other one that just makes me, you know, annoyed. Okay, I gotta plug the phone in. Can you tell me more about the Leo coming towards me? Okay. Yeah, I can. My family and I are always close. Yeah. So this is a more of a you doing it for you kind of thing. Sorry guys, I gotta plug you in. I don't want to die on you. And if I lay it this way, I can't see your guys' comments. So let me go on to my um little thing here. Okay, let's see what we can get about this Leo. Girl, why do you have to? Are you sure it's a Leo? I mean, I like Leos, but not Leo men. But you know what? You're a Pisces, so Pisces get along with Leo Leo men. Mm. See, so you're going off of another reader's intuition. So can I just say this really quick? I personally I personally well, and it's not that I'm saying that the breeder's wrong, not saying that at all. I'm more saying how do we know how do we know um that it's gonna be a Leo? You see what I'm saying? Like I don't know if that's but we'll see. Let's see. Can we tell me about this guy that's coming towards? Is there a new business guy I'm going to work with? Wait, is there a new? Okay, I gotta do this really quick. It doesn't. Is there a new business guy that's going to work with me? Okay, sweetie. Oh yeah. Why would I be in the valley? Okay. Sorry, I seem far away. Is it just me? I seem like I'm far away. Let me scoot up here. Uh-oh. Nope, nope, we can't do that. We're gonna fall everywhere. I'm gonna knock you guys down. My sister puts her um sorry, I feel like I'm far away, but I think it's because I'm on this StreamYard. Okay, here we go. This new business. Okay, could be. Okay, look. I said it might not. Could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah, I do see. Look, King of Wands. So I do see a guy that's a fire sign coming towards you. This guy is very business oriented. Like he is very about his job, about his work. Seems like when he comes in, he's trying to recover from something that kind of hit him hard in his career. So maybe he lost the job, or it doesn't feel like he lost the job. It feels like something didn't pan through. Okay. I do think he's very attractive. And I do think that this is someone who wants marriage, who's put a lot, like, okay, I feel like he's been a father or he's been married. Either or. And I feel like he wants love, but he's been hesitant to have it because it didn't work out the first time. He is kind of in a bitter state. So now I mean, for years, this is someone for years, we're talking past 9 years, that has just been focusing his energy on his career because love hasn't gone the way that it should. But he would like love. I think you're also going to notice that when he does come towards you at first, he's not really going to sit there and say, "Oh, he's okay." That's the vulnerable side of him. All right? That's the vulnerable side of him. He may not even act like he's interested at first, okay? Because Two of Wands. Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean what the card says. It depends. It depends on if it depends on the other cards that were around it. Does that make sense? So I don't remember, but if I did pull that, it doesn't necessarily mean he's a narcissist. It could also mean he has boundaries and it's not easy to I don't know, but I see him expressing this vulnerable side to you. Not right away, but I do think there will be an instant connection and he will develop feelings. Like at first, it's going to be that, oh, because you're very attractive. And he likes how attractive you are. And he likes how you are focused on work. Look at this, Knight of Wands and Justice. Yeah, so he's gonna be hesitant. Eight of Pentacles, very focused on work, girl. Look at this, but Six of Cups, the Fool, Hangman. Yeah, he'll feel a connection. I think for him, he might deny it at first a little bit because it's gonna feel that new. But once you express interest, he will slowly start to express interest. He will open up. And I think there will be an opportunity for you both to be vulnerable with each other. Yeah. But okay, let's see what else we get here. So it's not gonna be, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not gonna be like a, oh my God, like a Hallmark movie, okay? It's not gonna be a Hallmark movie, okay, Claudia? This is gonna be one of those things where you're gonna have to really get to know this person as far as when it comes to career and work, and then he's going to express himself and open up that way. Yeah, I think that you're gonna show interest first, but yeah, karmic relationship. So yeah, this person could be getting out of a karmic relationship and really just focusing on self. There goes that energy. Let me show you. There's that energy that I said. He hasn't really been focusing on love, not like that because of a past relationship. I still think about Carl. Yeah. Well, remember what I said about Carl? If you think about Carl, Carl thinks about you. But really, this guy is looking for, yes, this person is working on self-love. They've been working on that for the last 10 years, but this person does want unconditional love, okay, with someone. He gets a little nervous about it because he doesn't, because like I said, there's something about a karmic connection, but there's still interest there, girl. There will be interest there. It'll take time for that to develop. Hi guys, $5 question. So if you want to donate, every question's $5. All right. Sunflower, you can ask questions next. You got 2 more. If you guys donate, it really helps. I'm trying to get my cell phone out of this shop. I need my cell phone back. So any little bit that everything you guys donate today is gonna go towards that, because I already got my food. But yeah, thank you, Claudia. You donated 25 just now. Yeah, it was I probably didn't call it yet when you donated 25, or I would have said something to you. Yeah, no, I hadn't called it yet. I just called it after I did your question. I said it an hour after. So it was still regular price, sweetie. I didn't do $5 questions until the end of this live, until now, because I'm only gonna be on for a little bit longer. So it wasn't $5 questions when you came back on. Is that right, Claudia? Am I right? I don't think I think I just did that at the last. Okay, who are my spirit guides? Oh, girl. I'm not gonna do that question. That's because I feel like I've done that question for you before, and also I don't. Yeah, she paid 25. Thank you. Sorry, Sunflower. I just decided to do that randomly. Usually I don't do that though. Yeah, I'm not gonna you the reason I'm not gonna do that is because we have many spirit guides. Okay. And depending on where I don't know if I can get, it might get messed with my energy a little bit for the rest of the live. So the only thing I can tell you is if you want to connect with your spirit guides on your own, because I my guides up here, I'm not going to connect. Like the only reason I ever connect with other people's spirits guides is if that guide comes to me. I do not force those guides to come out because those are your spirit guides and then I'm my spirit guides, right? Um and I don't know. I don't want to really deal with that energy right now. That's a lot. I'm not feeling I'm not even though it's my allergies, I'm not feeling that great. So I don't want to deal with that kind of energy. That could be very intense. But I can tell you what your spirit guides like what message they want you to know. Would that work? I'm sorry. I can't I don't want to tap into that deep. Yeah, my guides are like, okay, let's do that instead. Sorry, I wish I could, sweetie, right now. I can't. I can feel that draining me, and then I would have to get off. I'm gonna get off soon anyways. Let's do last call because we don't have very many people on here right now. Oh, you know what? I didn't say anything. Yeah, I deleted a lot of the old lives. Sorry guys, but I mean I told you guys. Mm, but I deleted a lot of the old lives because it's a revamp. That energy needed to go. I mean, I've kept those readings up for forever. So like, everyone had an opportunity to download or share, you know what I mean? I did keep like the celebrity readings or the uh missing persons readings because those ones are a little more, I feel like, important. But yeah, deleted a lot of those lives because there was just so much, the energy needed to be cleared on the channel, you know what I mean? But let's see what your guides want to say. I feel like this is going to be a good message for you. Look at this. Oh, okay. This is a good message. Don't, okay, so your guides want you to know that there will be a reconciliation with someone that you really want. Okay. You want this person to express their emotions. Right now, you feel like you could feel like this person in the past was emotionally distant from you. Okay. They want you to know that this person is going to come back around and this person's going to be more committed to sharing how they feel. Okay. You also have the Nine of Pentacles here. So they want you to know that right now, when it comes to you, you need to be focused on yourself. Keep focusing on you. What makes you happy? What makes you feel complete? You want to be the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Don't focus too much on this person because they're saying that this person, the work is being done on this person that's necessary for there to be a new beginning. They don't want you to worry about this person, okay, that did not express how they feel. Okay, this person just was emotionally distant. This is coming back around, okay? Yeah, there's going to be a new beginning. And guess what? I can even tell you Scorpio season. I'm getting Scorpio season, and then I'm getting there might be something that occurs going into the new year during Pisces season. Right now they want you to have confidence. It comes with time and practice. Focus on yourself, okay? There's a big emphasis on that. Right now, you need to deal with you so you can prepare for this person to come back in. If you're stuck in that same past energy, where you feel like things are not going to work out, you might end up pulling back from this person when this should be a celebration, this should be joy, and you should be able to trust this person. Their energy that they're the new energy they're coming in with when it comes to them expressing their emotions. Okay. The fact that this person will want to work on the connection with you. Okay. Not just, oh no, my phone is 6%, even though I have it plugged in. It makes me nervous. Surround yourself with love, okay? Lavender. Um, this is now the time to surround yourself with love. Friends, people that make you feel good, your soul tribe, okay? Surround yourself with that energy, okay? Surround yourself. Yeah, they do put you on blast, right? And then don't be afraid to sing. Okay. So there are some things in your personal side, your personal life with yourself when it comes to self-love that we need to speak up. You don't need someone else to fix you is underneath the deck. So even though you wanted this person and there was some emotional distance in the past, they want you to know that you don't need this person. Okay? This does not mean you have to this does not mean, sorry, that you have to wait for this person or you are the one that can fix you. You're the one that can give yourself this self love. All right. And the Nine of Pentacles, I do think of it as the Nine of Cups, but like the only difference is like the Nine of Cups can tend to be a little more selfish, I think. The Nine of Pentacles is a woman who is worried about herself. She is happy. She has everything that she needs. She's beautiful. She is living in her light with all that yellow. Okay. And that's also what you want to go for. You want that glow. Okay. And you want to bring that towards you. Why? Because it's going to help this person's energy, this King of Cups, this emotionally distant person come together there, okay? And get their shit together, okay? Believe it or not. So by you helping you, you're helping them figure themselves out. Hi guys. We have 6 people in here. Welcome to the channel. All right, I'm in do you have one more question, Sunflower? We are in last call, so if you guys want to donate, please go ahead and donate now. You can let me or Claudia know. Claudia, are you still in here? Okay, hey. Yeah, why? All right, Sunflower. What will Kai be most attracted to? Strength and 9 of Cups. The fact that you know what it is that you want, and the fact that you know what makes you happy, and that you are committed to that. And if it doesn't make you happy, you let it go. You don't dwell. He's gonna like the fact that once you make a decision on something, you are adamant and you make it happen, okay? You stand your ground, okay? All right? That's something he's going to like about you. He also likes how you look at the past and you kind of outweigh the good, the bad. You Yeah, I haven't seen Astro for a while. You do what you look at the past and you try to find solutions instead of burying the past. So even if something or someone made you hurt or you went through a hard period in your past, you still do what is necessary to help your healing. That's what he sees. He likes that you're healing. Oh, sorry guys. He likes that you're healing. Sorry. I got to sit up a little more. Yeah, I don't see anything else here. That you do what makes you happy and that you move forward and you don't hold on to bad stuff or things that, hurt you. You actually heal from it and move forward. Okay? Oh, well, it's I talked to Astro on Mother's Day. I talked to Astro the other day and yeah, she just hasn't been on. She just hasn't been on here. But I mean, for the record, I could say either have I. You know what I mean? Ooh, I just did like a weird hiccup thing. Oh, FYI, if you need a personal reading, I am doing personals for $25 today. I forgot to tell you guys in the beginning because normally they're 50. I'm gonna do personal readings for 25, and it's gonna be for the 30 minutes of reading time. So if you want a personal today, go ahead and reach out to the email. I'll put it up here, and you can get that for 25 today. Why? Because I need the money. And but also because I need to do some more personals. I haven't done any in a while, and I don't know why. I did have two people reach out the other day, but they figured out their solutions, they solved their problem, and they didn't need me anymore. So, um, and that's because I didn't have my cell phone. But like, yeah, personal readings are $25. I'll put it up in here just for today. And those are also over the phone. So if you, I can do a recording and send it through email, but yeah, that's all I can offer you guys. I can do it also through StreamYard video, but you have to be able to have email, and you have to be able to use the code to get into the StreamYard, okay? So so you guys have like a billion questions, because I know some people have a lot of questions that they don't ask on here because they don't want people in their, you know, in their sauce. I get it. But yeah, all personal readings for today are $25. So that means when I get off the live, you guys can come. If you come into my email here, I will set that up for you today, and those will be right away because I'm not doing anything today due to the fact that number one, I don't feel very well. Number two, and then when I say I don't feel very well, it's just my allergies. But yeah, for today, all personal readings $25. So reach out to my email. All right. Does anybody else? hmm Well, I've seen people that are like super weird about that. Not that I understand it, because I kind of don't. But I've seen people be, just like I've seen people just not want to do the live and ask questions. So, and I think that's okay. I mean, that's their prerogative, but I don't think anybody's going to actually, well, you know what? I can't say that because some people might research, might get bored and decide, oh, well, let me go see what this person's, you know, business is. And some people do that online. Okay. I can't lie. Some people get really bored on YouTube. So I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that won't happen. Oh, but like, yeah, if you're somebody who's really, really adamant on people not knowing your business, that's okay. All right, you guys. I think we're about like 50 minutes. We're 50 minutes in. All right, I'm gonna head off of here. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you, everyone who donated. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna get some rest. But yes, if you hold on, want good night, sweetie. If you would like a private reading, reach out to the email. It's $25 just for today. All right, I love you guys so much. I will see you guys all later. Have a good day. Might come on later. We'll see. We'll see. I feel